Hey y'all, my name's Nicole and I have a small design business called King Gap Creatives, and I used to be on Etsy, and this is the story of why I am no longer on Etsy, because I was permanently suspended, meaning that not only can I no longer sell on Etsy, I can't even buy on Etsy. Have you ever heard of any such? But anyway, um, some people are kicked off Etsy for no good reason, or bogus reasons, or sometimes nothing at all. But y'all, I have to admit that is not my story. I did some things, I made some mistakes, and I had to pay the piper. It's just what it is. So I have to admit it. And the biggest thing I did, now I never, nor would I ever, steal designs or do anything icky like that, because that's just, no. As an artist, I would never steal somebody else's work. That does not make sense to me. I would not want somebody else to do that to me, so why would I do that to another designer? But what I did do is that I did not have a really good appreciation, or I guess you could say respect, for the fact that a lot of colleges and universities really take their what do they call it, trademarked, oh my gosh, officially licensed. They take their officially licensed gear very seriously. So I'm guessing that's because it's a big source of income for a lot of schools, and so they don't want anybody else making things like sublimation designs for t-shirts using the name of their college or university. And you don't even have to use the name of the college or university for it to be considered intellectual property infringement. And I found that out the hard way, because in my home state, there are two schools that have a really big rivalry, and one has a battle cry that starts with war and ends in eagle, and that's the one that I found out the hard way. You better not mess with, or there will be consequences and repercussions, because I used the slogan War Eagle, and they got me multiple times. And even after I had decided to straighten up and fly right and not do that anymore, they got me several times on the first round, and each one of those pings counts against your ongoing total, apparently. I didn't know that. So, I was not by any means innocent in getting shut down, but I never stole a design. The other thing that I did wrong, though, was that I didn't really realize that some song artists don't take it as a compliment if you put their lyrics on a shirt. They just don't. Willie Nelson being one of them, Kenny Chesney being another, and Fleetwood Mac. They don't like it when you use their lyrics on a shirt. And, they have a team that is going to be trolling on Etsy looking for these kinds of things, and that will get you shut down quicker than anything. So, yes, I admit it. I made mistakes. I got shut down. It is what it is. And at the time, right after I got shut down, I was devastated, because I had finally started having some decent months and in sales. And by that I mean, I don't think I ever made much more than like $500 per month. But for me, that's a chunk of change. The problem is, though, that if you make $500 on Etsy, you're not getting to keep all that, because Etsy is going to take their chunk. So I think in the long run, it is going to be a good thing for me that I'm moving to another platform. Just not only because I have a little bit more freedom, a little more creative license, but also that I won't be paying the huge chunk that it takes just to stay active on there. And also you have to really bust it to make any money on Etsy. Like when I was having those $500 months, I was listing products every single day, multiple products every single day, and just really giving it everything that I had. Now, I will say I was also getting good reviews, which were stroking my ego. I loved that. And I was building a pretty good customer base with some repeat customers. I was doing some custom design work, which I loved. So it was a big letdown getting shut down. But again, in the long run, I think it's going to be a good thing for me and my business. But the problem is, in moving over to another platform, I am not yet as fully stocked as I would like to be. But I'm working on that. It's just a process of taking 800 and something listings and moving over to another platform is a pretty huge undertaking, but we're getting there. But the most important thing about me getting kicked off Etsy is how I think that in the long run, it's going to benefit my customers, because when, say you're a shirt maker and you go on Etsy and you're looking for something cute to put on a t-shirt, a lot of times you're going to see the same old thing over and over and over again. Sometimes it might have a little bit of a different spin on it, but you're going to see, honestly, a lot of the same thing. You're also going to see a lot of AI generated artwork. And while there's nothing wrong with that, it's just not my preference. So that's not something that you're going to see on my shop, which is called King Gap Creatives. On my shop, you're going to see artwork that either I drew myself or artwork that I purchased from another artist. I'll purchase like a clip art bundle sometimes to that I can use as a part of my own designs. It's not like I'm taking something that somebody else created and selling it as is, because that's not something you can do. But there are way more talented artists out there, and sometimes I do purchase their work to use in my designs. So you're going to be seeing things that are unique, things that you cannot find anywhere else. And also, when you sign up for my newsletter, I am going to be sending out updates of all the new products that we have to offer. And you'll get something free, something cute when you sign up for my newsletter. Also, I've created a 3-piece printable farmhouse wall art set that you might like. So, and for people on my newsletter, sometimes I will send a free piece of wall art or shirt design or something all along. So I would love it if you would sign up. And that's the best way for me to stay in touch about once a week and just keep you up to speed about what we have going on. So anyway, I guess that's about it. That's why I was kicked off Etsy, and you know, I just have to own it. I kind of deserved it. I made some pretty big mistakes, and I guess a lot of the time I just thought I would be able to get by with it, and I was not. So anyway, I hope you won't hold that against me, and I hope that you will come to see us at King Gap Creatives, and the link to sign up for my newsletter is included in the description box, as well as the link to my store. And if you don't find what you're looking for there, please feel free to reach out, because if I don't have it, and it may be that I have it, I just haven't listed it yet, I would be glad to do some custom work for you, or put you in contact with somebody that can. So please check us out. Thank you so much for watching.